right, it's a Talk That Rocks, the new 105.3 FM, 310. Eddie Boyd is here, producer Dan Lewis, J.D. Ryan, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Jonathan Dodge is in a thing. Everett had a little blurb in the morning news, I think it was Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah, they were doing a story on courts and speeding things up and staying open later and getting stuff done. And there was a quote of all the defense attorneys. Mm-hmm. They go after Everett.
Of course. Like Fox 4 did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was an interesting article. Did you read it?
Is it pretty much the recap?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they've essentially doubled the dockets down at the city of Dallas. Rather than just having a trial docket at 9 o'clock, they're having one at 8 o'clock and also another docket at 1 o'clock in an effort to move the cases more efficiently.
How did they used to do it?
Well, they until a couple of weeks ago, July 1st to be exact, they had trial settings just at 9 o'clock, which makes sense because you have the jury pool that comes down at 8:30 in the morning, and if they're trials, they find out before noon and either are serving on a jury or they're going about their daily affairs. Whereas now, you have jurors coming in at 8 or 8:30 in the morning that have to hang around until 4 or 5 in the afternoon, oftentimes just to find out that they're not going to have to serve, along with a lot of many other problems that it's caused. The administrative judge of the city of Dallas who...
hold on a second, because I haven't heard a word you said, because that mic's driving me nuts. Eddie, when you get a chance, would you ask Jay to drop the bass on Everett's mic? Thank you. I was just waiting for you to shut up so I could tell somebody.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
That's quite
How did they do it?
Where shall I begin?
They used to do it once, and now they do it twice a day.
Yes, and it's become
and they do it earlier.
It's become a huge fiasco. The administrative judge that helped initiate the project got such bad marks by all the attorneys that he's since retired. And if you read in the article, they mentioned it, I think, in just one sentence. The head administrative judge who initiated the project was on vacation this week and could not be reached for comment. The guy that interviewed some of the other judges down there...
Pull that mic closer to your face.
I took Robert Tharp, the guy that wrote the article, around to 4 different municipal court judges.
Well, how did you two guys hook up?
He just approached me at the courthouse.
Cock of the walk.
So, anyway, I took him to 4 different municipal court judges, all of whom declined to comment on their opinion with regard to the new system. After which I said the fact that no judge down here will say anything about the system should speak volumes.
Yeah, they won't even say, we're cool with it. We like it. Let's see how it works.
Oh, no, not at all. And there are only 2 people in the world that I've met thus far that are happy with it, and those are the 2 people that initiated it, one of whom is one of the assistant city attorneys.
So the whole idea is just to speed up the thing, because in the past, the ticket could take, was it 18 months?
Oh, yes, easily.
And now it's 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, the idea is that you're going to have 2 dockets moving instead of 1. But last Friday, there are 8 municipal courts in the city of Dallas. Last Friday, on the 1 o'clock docket in court number 7.
Can you tell Everett's wound about this?
Oh, yeah. I am.
Yeah. How does this affect you?
Well, actually, it doesn't affect me as much as it does a lot of other attorneys. The solo practitioners are the guys that are having a harder time with it because there are 2 dockets. Since I have a partner, it's really not that big of a deal for us.
You guys can divvy it up.
Yeah, and actually it's kind of good for us because we're moving our cases a lot faster, and we're getting a lot of dismissals.
Why is that?
Well, because at the 1 o'clock docket, we have a lot more clients that actually show up to court. The officers are very upset about this. They don't like the fact that there are 2 dockets instead of 1, so a lot of them are not showing up to court in the afternoons.
I mean, police officers, not officers of the court.
Right, police officers. And it's a complete waste of time. Court 7 last week on Friday at 1 o'clock had 1 case on their entire docket. Court 8 last Friday at 1 o'clock had 1 case on their entire docket. Meanwhile, we have, just our firm, we have hundreds of cases that are on hold that have not been assigned a court date. So, anyway.
Cool.
That's the deal. Thank you. I feel much better now.
Lovely.
Have you ever handled a destruction of private property case where somebody took a vehicle and did like donuts on a lawn?
Hey!
You mean criminal mischief?
Excuse me just a second.
I'm talking Everett.
You loud mouth.
I was just asking a legal question.
Criminal mischief would be the official charge.
I'm just asking because everybody in the station is talking about the donuts that somebody did in our lawn.
Yeah, it's either a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on the dollar.
Felony?
Yeah, it can be.
Oh, how can it be a felony because I did donuts in the front yard?
I see you did it.
You're a loud mouth. Oop. I didn't say the whole thing.
Yeah.
It depends on the dollar value of the property.
Well, let's say these are really, really wide tires, like the kind of, I don't know, come on a Hummer.
Just speaking in hypotheticals.
Yeah, and if it's like most of the lawn is torn up, what would you do? What would you think?
Depending on, if we're talking bonsai trees.
Hey, I didn't tell anybody.
It was raining.
I know.
I had to.
Well, they figured it out by looking at the Hummer in the parking lot with all the mud on the wheels and matching the tire prints. And you're the only one with the key to it.
And the fact that dirt trail led from the front of the building to the parking lot.
I was driving all over the front yard of this station last night in the Hummer. It was cool because that thing's got a really tight turning radius.
Yeah.
And you can go in and out of the trees. I went all the way down to the people next door, up, back, out on the service road of 183, going the wrong way, coming back towards the station.
Jesus.
There wasn't any traffic. It was raining too hard. I love that Hummer.
That's very cool.
If I had the cash, I'd get one. Or at least one. I can't take you riding in it. When are they coming to get it, Dan?
They're sitting out in the lobby now.
Oh.
They have to run by the car wash, of course.
The keys are around here someplace.
Oh, they are.
Here they are right here. Eddie, would you go? Or check it, make sure I don't leave anything in it. I don't think I did.
Okay.
It's smooth, too. Quiet. Very amazing sense of safety and power.
Yeah. And apparently it has a very tight turning circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. Go look in my yard. You can see.
It's great. I couldn't get it to do a Rockford. Tires are too big.
God.
Digs in too much.
I suppose.
I was thinking with being rain slick, you might have.
Plus, I was a little antsy about it. I don't know what the flip over ratio thing is in it.
I don't think you can flip that thing.
It's not as wide as the Hummers from a few years ago.
Yeah.
Because in the old Hummers, you literally, if you're sitting in the driver's seat, you could reach your arm out and just barely touch the person in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
This one's more like a pickup inside. It's quiet.
A really big Suburban, like.
With wide tires that leave deep ruts.
Deep ruts. Really heavy vehicle.
Okay.
7,000 pounds.
Yes.
6,300.
6,300, sorry.
Can't get it stuck.
No.
I tried. And it's cool because we got all these crappy roads that run behind the station in this industrial district. So potholes,
everywhere,
water, you name it. You hit it going as fast as you want, water everywhere. It's great. I think they're going to bring it back in a week or so.
You'll get it for
a weekend, so we can do something with it. I only drove it twice the whole time it was here.
Yeah.
We should take a road trip.
Yeah.
That's what we're thinking.
Because you can get, somebody's not going to be able to go. Oh, Eddie won't go. Eddie never goes anywhere. But the 4 seats really comfortable, and you got the crap area in the back for luggage and stuff.
We should go to the boats.
The what?
The boats in Bossier. We'd be the only people in a Hummer in Louisiana. We'd probably be the only Hummer in Louisiana.
Yeah, by the time we get there, we're going to be out of cash. Because it probably gets maybe 12 feet per gallon.
But how fun will it be to stop in East Texas for gas?
We should wear camouflage.
Yeah.
Just get out.
They just don't say anything.
I know.
They need gas.
Just stare at people.
Yeah. All right. Ready to do news? Sure. Oh, you missed all the stuff this week, Everett.
I know it. I had too much law Wednesday.
Yeah, are you still thinking about doing a TV spot? We were talking about that this week. Weren't you talking about that?
No.
You're going to hire somebody for some video presentation.
Actually, I had someone come and do some photographs of the staff in my office.
Was that it? Just photo? I thought you were talking about.
I did too.
Well, I have on my website a streaming version of the Fox 4 special. Could that be what?
No. At one point you said something about shooting a TV commercial or some type of industrial presentation or something to you in the law firm.
And a virtual tour.
Right. No, we haven't done that yet. We've just had a photographer come in.
Oh.
But you can see some streaming footage of the Channel 4 thing.
Gary's all pissed off too.
Oh, what's up with Gary?
He won't let me make love to him.
Oh, why not?
He called and threatened me today.
Oh, he did?
On my voicemail.
Oh, really?
I kept it.
You told him it'd be the sweet Bobo love, didn't you?
Oh, it's more than that. Let me see if I made some notes from yesterday.
I mean, felony threats.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Bodily injury, isn't that a criminal
Yeah,
offense?
you can't call it. Was it on the phone?
Yes.
You can't do that.
I saved it.
Did you really?
Yes, I have. May have to file charges.
Is it bad?
He threatened to, yes. I'm going to make an example out of you.
What's he going to start with you for?
I don't know. He's going to get us all, but he's going to start with me just to make an example.
Oh.
To show you what he's going to do to you.
I don't even have a voicemail set up, so that's probably why he came to you. I wrote a little sonnet for him yesterday. Let me see if I kept it. A little
You read a sonnet?
Yeah, or sort of. I don't know. Is it supposed to rhyme?
No.
Okay. Then it was a sonnet. With Harley Davidson to Dallas. I'll find it. Yeah, he's all pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you want to make love to him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine?
I mean, he's always been so angry. I thought, the least I could do is try and make nice. And,
relieve some of his tension.
yeah. I even offered to lie in his bed with him. His squishy bed.
Really?
Mm-hmm. How come I can never find my
And his
crap?
country time lemonade.
Yes.
With his water wiggler. What did you call it?
Lying on his back with his water wiggle dancing magically in the air. Like the ever popular purple 70s flicker bulbs.
You did write a sonnet.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And Gary didn't even say thank you.
No, he called up pissed off at the end of the show. Bagged on him all afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
2 words, 3, however many, at the end of the show. 2. Game over. Click. Nothing else.
Big wuss. Hear that, Gary? Wuss.
I don't know how to access your voicemail up here yet.
I can tell you, but I've got a couple other on there that probably shouldn't there.
Well, I can hit the delay.
Okay.
How do I access it up here? A hotline?
Okay, I'm not sure.
I gotta hear this.
You gotta get an extension out. Regular extension.
Screw it. I'll have them send me your voicemail.
Okay.
Then you write down the stuff I gotta do. I don't even know how to check my own yet.
Miles 100, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
JD Ryan, please.
1 moment.
There you go.
Okay. Hit those 3 numbers.
Yeah.
Then the guy starts talking, hit that.
All right.
I'm not sure this is.
How do you go from one message to the next?
Hit 2.
2.
All right.
Man, I'm not sure how to do it if I'm calling in.
Same way, isn't it?
I don't know.
I
When I,
think
pick,
so.
when I pick it up, it could just go straight to voicemail.
Do you know, Dan?
No, I don't. I've never done it remote.
Hi, it's JD Ryan with the Russ Martin Show. Appreciate your call.
Try that.
I'm sorry, that was not a valid entry.
Bitch.
If you know the extension of the party
Okay,
you'd
try
like
it that
to
way.
speak with, please enter it now.
I'm sorry, that was not a valid entry.
If you know the extension of the party you'd like to speak with, please enter
What's the
it
first
now.
digit of our number here?
Directory, please press
Because you're just
star.
giving me the extension.
For the
I need a digit in front of that.
0.
2.
If you know the extension,
8.
I'll go get the instructions to
figure
do
it
it
out,
remote.
Thank you. We'll start news while we wait on Dan. You ready?
Yeah. I was trying to think about something. Okay. Go ahead, Marie.
You all right?
Yeah, I was just thinking if you have the intercom, if you have just the intercom before you hit 9, you just need to hit this number first. Just dial that. There we go.
Okay.
Hold on. It's going to work. Now, when the guy starts talking, hit pound.
Oh.
There it is. Nope, never mind. It's not going to work.
Sorry, your call did not...
Not going to work.
Wait a minute. Let me try again.
Must be an outline. That's a regular phone line.
Yeah, that's regular. That's regular. They're all regular. How do you do it, Dan?
Here's all the instructions.
You're not going to ever figure that out.
Extension is 3 and 5. So your direct line is extension. Press 3 of. Eddie, figure that out. All right, 325. JD Rhymes on the new 105.3 FM. I'd rather put together a desk.
Yeah, I know.
You figured it out yet? Yeah. Oh, all right. Eddie's already got it. Hold on. All right, so.
Calling him like you're calling him.
583. Okay.
When he starts talking,
Hit pound when the guy starts talking. Okay. You haven't changed your password yet?
It's still that. And then this is the number that has.
Don't confuse me. You guys are holding up too many sheets of paper.
Sorry.
I hit pound first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, it's JD.
Please enter your password. That box is currently in use. Please try again later. Please enter your mailbox number. Please enter your password. That box is currently...
Somebody's leaving a message. Probably Gary.
All right, reload it. 327, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. Here we go. Friday, July the 12th, 2002. Birthdays today and over the weekend. Cheryl Ladd turns 51 today. Jay Thomas is 54. Richard Simmons is 54. Bill Cosby turned 65. Milton Berle would have been 94 today. Louise Mandrell is 48. Cheech Marin, 56. Harrison Ford, 60. Patrick Stewart, 62. Bob Crane would have been 74. And then over the weekend, Rosie Greer turned 70. And Gerald R. Ford is 89. An overweight family is booted off Southwest Airlines flight after they refused to buy extra tickets to comply with the airline's people of size policy. Southwest said in June it would start strictly enforcing a policy that asks passengers too large to fit in its 18 and 3/4-inch seats to buy an extra seat. Other airlines, by the way, have similar practices. The family made it to Indiana, but were told just before the return flight to New Mexico that they'd have to buy 2 more seats because they were people of size. The Dallas-based airline spokeswoman apologized to the family on ABC's Good Morning America, saying the agent didn't make them buy seats on the first flight, probably was just working from the heart. Unhappily married couples often get lots of advice, and a report released today offers them some more. Don't divorce, stick it out. Researchers concluded that about the same proportion of couples who avoided divorce despite unhappy marriages ended up just as happy 5 years later as those who split up. And they found out that those who found happiness discovered the sources of conflict, such as money, depression, and even infidelity, eased with time. Other reports say they got better and got along better, sometimes enlisting help from relatives or counselors, or even sometimes just threatening divorce was enough. George Michael says he's nervous, afraid to return home into the United States because of criticism he received for his new song and video, Shoot the Dog. Video condemns Prime Minister Tony Blair for his close ties with the U.S., portraying him as a President Bush's obedient lapdog. The video shows a cartoon of Bush tickling a poodle representing Blair on the White House lawn. When it was released, Michael called the video a political satire that should not be seen as unpatriotic in Britain or anti-American. He also urged Blair, however, to...
3. Or to exit, press pound.
Press 1.
Message menu.
Uh-oh.
To listen to new messages, press 1. You have no new messages.
The old.
Main menu. To listen to your messages, press 1. Please enter the box number. If you do not know the box number, press star.
J.D. Ryan.
If this is correct, press 1.
Yes.
Please speak after the tone. When you are finished recording, you may press pound for further options.
Try it again.
You're in until you hit 1. You should hit 2. It gives you old messages.
Well, I hit 1.
You hit 1, that gives you new messages. There aren't any new messages.
Well, then I hit 2.
It was too late.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. He'll say you up again. Barbara Streisand may have all the money in the world, but doesn't keep her from using coupons. It's like somebody else we know. When she goes to Starbucks, she actually uses coupons for her little lattes, according to the National Enquirer. Also, some other people that have lots of cash but are chinchy. Judge Judy shops at expensive stores like Bloomingdale's and Saks Fifth Avenue, but she never goes beyond the 33% rack. What are you looking at me for?
It's Caddy J.D. Ryan with the news.
What am I saying? What? People with a lot of money that are cheap. Cutting coupons. Harrison Ford and Calissa Flockhart, so cheap they were once spotted at a bookstore looking at a restaurant guide to decide where to go eat. Once they found what they wanted, they put the book back on the shelf. And David Spade always goes to the same car wash because he gets a free wipe and wax every 6th visit.
What's your point about all this?
What's wrong with being frugal, J.D.? We could learn a lesson from those people.
I guess you can, yeah.
Clipping coupons.
JD always gives me grief when I'm cutting coupons.
I go over to your house and there's coupons all over the table. You're cutting coupons. Those
are the products I use.
There's a dime off for paper towels. You steal paper towels. Why do you cut the coupons?
I stopped cutting those.
Okay. He steals anything he can take from the station, he does.
They want me to have it.
They don't want you to have it. They want the break room to have the sparkle sheet, whatever.
It is just sitting out.
I know, you got to use
They would leave the door unlocked.
The toilet paper is that kind you can read through, because that's what they have up here. You know, you can literally see right through it.
Nobody's ever told me to stop.
They don't know you do it. You do it at after
Yes, they
hours.
do.
No,
Narc.
You leave it. He leaves at 8 o'clock with a handful of
Every
paper.
time I leave the room, nobody in here talks because they're afraid JD's going to write it down.
It's just funny.
So what's your problem with me and coupons?
Nothing. It's just...
You cut one coupon, like if it's 50 cents, that's $1.50 at Kroger.
You have to go on special days to get that, don't you?
No.
Oh, it's every day?
I got my Kroger Tracy card.
Tracy. Yes. It's just, I'm just saying, you're in good company.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry that money's important to me. I'm sorry that I don't take it for granted and just spend it extravagantly.
Okay.
Batmobile.
Mach 5.
You at the Firecracker Show Wednesday? My mama took me up there.
This message is marked urgent.
This is the same.
This boy again. I make sure you got my message.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he'll pop and fireworks. Boy, it's real fun. Okay, I hope you got my message.
Yeah, I got it.
Is this real?
No, I don't think so. I don't know who this is.
I'd like to see y'all one of these days come up and be in the studio. Okay, I'll let you know now.
Thanks.
That is not real.
I got 3 of them from the same guy saying how much he doesn't like me because I won't let him
All
through.
right, buddy. I'll let you over. Tell us I want to talk on the radio.
This is not real.
No,
that's why I don't let him through.
Thank you, JD.
Yeah. All right, how do you skip to the next one?
2.
Hi, JD. My name...
Yeah, JD. I just want to give you a call, punk, and tell you I heard you mouthing off yesterday, telling me I wear my pajamas when I watch wrestling.
Pajamas.
Let me tell you something. You've been riding that coattail a little too long, and you've been sucking on them sweet milk bottles every night. I know how you are. Well, let me give you a good piece of advice. When you start looking in Big Evil's eyes, Big Evil's eyes say he's going to whoop your ass. If you don't want your little 170-pound ass whipped, I advise you to keep sticking your nose into my business.
Stick.
You understand?
No.
Are you doing
I
170?
understand that I'm going to pick you up 10 foot in the air. I'm going to choke slam you through the mat, and that's going to take care of one less of the little jabronis. You're next, boy. You're next.
Yeah, that is a threat.
So you just mark it down, and you better stay out of my damn yard. I'm going to make an example out of each and every one of you. See ya.
That's a terroristic threat.
I'd love to hear that played in front of a jury.
Yeah.
They'd love to hear it where?
I'd love to hear that played in front of a jury down at the criminal courthouse.
Yeah.
We might get a chance to.
That would not go over too well, I don't suspect.
Okay. Here's some of the things that I had written for Gary yesterday.
Oh, good.
But he never called in to enjoy with me.
No, he leaves little pussy voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
I told Gary that I would wish to take his huge, morbidly obese frame and cover it with my sticky tongue strokes. Gradually working my way to his portal of stinky mystery. And then, of course, at one point I would grow tired and wish to climb back up his bulbous stomach, perhaps stopping for a moment to refresh myself and drink from his gaping belly button. Then I would rest my head for a while in the valley of his hairy, large, drooping bosoms. And then Gary would look tired. Perhaps it's the crotchless gopher outfit he is wearing that's binding him. Maybe he's grown hungry. For his hunger, I have a Swanson's Hungry Man turkey dinner, mostly white meat, warming for him in my ass.
Crotchless gopher outfit?
Yes, with a breastfeeding bra.
Nice visual.
Easy access to his great, big, round, hairy nipples. My Gary, do not forsake me. I have other things I'd like to do to you as you lay face down in your own country time lemonade. And then I do the pile driver into your booter. Check for brownies. I dare you. Come to me. I miss you. Badass. All right. Do we have to break?
Yeah, we need to.
All right.
That's it. That's news and information.
Yeah, that's enough.
We're done.
No sponsor?
Not today.
Okay. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 3:45. Let's do a check on traffic. Do we have to run anything before we start? All right. No sponsor? All right. What do you got, Jonathan?
I got plenty of sponsors. This report brought to you by Randall No and Just Brakes. In Dallas on southbound I-35, just past Motor. There's the metal debris in the two center lanes. That's causing a minor slowdown. And Arlington southbound 360 at Abrams, there's an accident. It's off to the right shoulder, but it's causing an onlooker delay. Same problem southbound 360 at I-30 off to the left shoulder. There's an accident there. People slowing down to see what's going on. This report brought to you by Blockbuster. Get the Blockbuster for the comedy Shallow Hal, starring Gwyneth Paltrow and Jack Black. Guaranteed to be there, so rent it and make it a Blockbuster night. Details, participating stores. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. In the new 105.3 FM. What? Lightning.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. According to our next red color radar, there's some showers moving in. They're going to develop this afternoon, so watch your drive home ought to be kind of nasty. Or too bad you don't have the Hummer. You could drive around tonight. 69 for the overnight low. More rain tomorrow. 88 for the highs. A cool front kind of comes through. We are at, let's see here, 87 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk. What? It's
nothing.
Storm track color radar.
Is it just me or is JD being just a little catty today?
Yeah.
Being catty? How?
It's the whole coupon thing.
You start out narking on me.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was funny, actually. Everybody in the station's talking about it. Who did the donuts? Who you think did the donuts? Who drove a motorcycle in the hall?
Oh, you missed that this week, too.
Really?
We now have parking outside is limited.
Yes.
Because now we have 2 stations in one parking lot.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. How did they do it before? Because at one point, weren't there 3 stations over here?
The Oasis.
The Oasis, Wild 100, and Heaven 97.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe they each had a smaller staff, or they had combined staff. I don't know.
Anyway, so parking is a premium here.
Right.
And I rode the Harley Tuesday, Wednesday, I can't remember. And they were bitching because I took up a whole parking spot.
And your response was?
I moved it.
To?
Right out here.
In the hallway?
Yeah.
I see. And that went over how?
Bob came in to chew, and he started laughing midway through. Kind of takes the bite out of it.
Yeah. When you suddenly realize what you're bitching about and how ridiculous it is, and you just start laughing, it's like, oh, well, I'll lose.
I give up.
People can't get around your Harley. Oh. I just want to see how far it would go. I was going to bring something up and I forgot, and then I thought, screw it, I'll rest.
I wasn't going to be the one.
I changed my mind on what I wanted from the Smirnoff Music Center. Actually, not them, the Ice House. You know,
is this in addition to, or is this a complete change?
There you go.
Complete change. You know the story. I told you over the weekend, right?
Yes, you did. Absolutely amazing. But I don't know what's happened since then.
Well, Dan placed some phone calls, had to find out actually who owned the Ice House.
Okay.
Turned out to be the House of Blues Corporation.
Right.
Dan leaves messages. They call him back. He calls them back. Blah, 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 back and forth. In the meantime, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still pissed. They called yesterday and they went, all right, Uncle. They want to know what I want to shut up.
You know, of all people in the known universe to exclude from their establishment.
Yeah, he'd be the last of them.
Oh, somebody called and left me a message the other day. Just if Russ can make a judge submit to his will, what chance does the manager of the ice house stand?
I think I tried Eddie Balfour before I tried Russ.
The judge was a crapshoot. That just happened to work out. Here's what's on the list so far, Rick.
Okay.
Things that I want, we'll call it even. And as far as I'm concerned, we'll be friends again with the Ice House.
I see.
There at the Smirnoff. I want a Honda Trail 50.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's a 70. I want an on-air apology. Torch lamp. 10 by 12 area rug. Burgundy and green accents, modern print. Ficus tree, no less than $100. I welcome back to the Ice House. We're sorry, Russ party. Free drinks for all of us, and I want them to increase the price of the drinks so we're actually getting more for our free drinks.
Taller drinks wouldn't do it?
No. I wanted to raise the prices and still give them to us free.
Okay.
We want no turn-away passes for any reason. I don't care what I've done, what I've said, who I'm bringing in. They got to let us in. And John De La Rosa comes in and kisses the Pope ring.
You know, you might add one more thing.
I'm about to delete all of these, but what?
We were signed saying we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone except Russ.
All right, so the things that we're going to keep. I want the on-air apology. Okay. I want John De La Rosa, the guy that wouldn't let me in, to kiss the Pope ring.
Seems good.
Everything else is gone, and I want to check for Operation Kindness for $10,000. Thank you. I'm not kidding.
This is great. I've never seen anybody extort money on behalf of an animal shelter.
Hey, don't cough it up. That's what I want. The apology, John kisses a Pope ring, and a check made out to Operation Kindness for $10,000. And I'll call it even. Otherwise, I'm going to dog them until I'm dead. Every single day. It's John De La Rosa Day.
The Ice House Hour.
Damn.
So, Dan, if you want, go ahead and pass it on to Rob.
Okay, I will.
Have him communicate my wishes to the Ice House. That's what I want.
Okay.
Apology, ring kiss, $10,000 for the animal shelter.
No party?
Ring, apology, $10,000 for the animal shelter.
Okay.
Seriously, who wants to balk at giving money to an animal shelter?
You wouldn't think so.
I was only going to ask for $50.
Oh.
And I said, you know what? What the hell? Everybody looks great. And it's tax deductible.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
They can make a great big presentation if they want. I don't care, as long as the animal shelter gets the cash. We just came back from a break.
We've been out for over 10 minutes. That little bitty section right there is all we need. I just have a live spot that we have to do.
Ring. Apology. $10,000. And I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I saw the look on everybody's face in here.
Yeah.
What do you think I was going to ask for?
A lot of cash, but I mean, you're right. It's tax deductible and makes them look really good.
They can come out smelling like a rose if they want.
Absolutely. There's no downside to this. In fact, Operation Kindness has gone through like the last few weeks. They've had a lot of animals come in that needed emergency surgery, and that crap's expensive, and they don't get a deal from emergency physicians, vets. So they need the money.
Okay.
Ring. Apology. $10,000. And we're buddies once again.
Okay.
We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
right, 4 o'clock. Screw it. J.D. Ryan is here. Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Eddie Boyd. Producer Dan Lewis. Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. And Carrabba's put up a big thing.
Didn't they, though?
Dan, how are we supposed to plug Carrabba's? Just say Carrabba's?
Carrabba's Italian Grill. They brought in today's food, and it looks wonderful.
I don't know what it is yet, but it's just the presentation.
They brought in some grilled shrimp, and that's what I've seen so far. I didn't get a chance to look. The studio audience started crowding in there, so. But it looked good.
There's a mouth breather standing right there.
I don't know.
The guy's standing there
What
going.
the studio audience?
Yeah, he's just standing there going,
fogging up the window.
All right. Any word yet from the Ice House? Did you go tell Rob?
Yes, I gave Rob the list, and he got this look on his face like, oh.
What's the matter? There's only 3 things. The list
it's only
was,
3 things.
The list was like 8, 9 things before. I cut it down to 3. And 2 of them.
It's the third thing, the $10,000 for Operation Kindness. That's what he got. Kind of got the.
Hey, you know what? Had they called back Monday, and I didn't have time to get pissed all week,
right?
I'd have settled for free parking.
But now you've had time to think about it.
Hey, you know what?
Let it stew a little bit.
Obviously, it wasn't a priority with them. An unhappy customer with a 100,000 watt station. That'd have been priority to me.
I think so.
Oh, we got his trash.
Really?
John De La Rosa.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Anything good?
Bank statements, couple of letters. I was going to read it on the air yesterday, and somebody took the trash out.
You're kidding.
I was going to go through the dumpster, but I figured we'd just get his trash again.
Oh, yes.
They look like love letters. I wasn't sure, though.
No kidding.
It's all right.
John's in love.
I think so.
For now.
Go ahead, Brett. You're on the air.
Hey, Russ. How's it going today?
Good.
Oh, just wondering, you're always kind of rough on Gary. The boy, he may just need some help with his problems.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, life is hard. You go through trials and tribulations. He may just need some good old-fashioned prayer. Maybe the good reverend ought to, pray for Gary, maybe, and, help him out with his situation.
For which problem?
Well, his bedwetting problems, if there's a major one. That seems to be the one that he kind of, gets the most upset about when he hears people ragging on him about it.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he minds so much that he's got a crappy job and that 10-year-olds beat him up with a bag of coins. That doesn't seem to bug him too bad.
With his mama. That's okay.
Yeah.
Or that he's a dimwit.
Yeah. Honor their parents.
Yeah.
By living with them.
Showering them.
Yeah. And himself in bed. All right. I'll take care of it, Brett.
Oh, well,
that's very Christian of you to think to do that.
Well, we all try every once in a while.
All right. Well, God bless you.
You too.
All right. It's a little early to be doing a thing, isn't it?
It's Friday.
I'll think about it. I'm just kind of in the mood to go home.
It'll hit you.
Yeah. What is it, Paul?
Yeah, I got a question for Everett there.
Go ahead.
I had my driver's license suspended about a year ago, and I want to try to cut a deal with the cops to get my license back.
Why was your license suspended?
I was suspended because I missed 3 court dates.
Well, what were your court dates for?
Court dates were 1 for speeding, 1 for registration, and 1 for insurance, proof of insurance.
Okay. Have you had 2 insurance convictions?
Have I had 2 insurance convictions?
Yes.
Yes, I have. That was my second.
Okay. That's why your license is suspended. What you need to do is get an SR22. Just go to any car insurance company. They can show you how to do that, and they'll even submit all of the paperwork to the Department of Public Safety for you on your behalf, and you can get your license back.
Those are expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty high, but it's worth getting your driver's license back.
Yeah, they said I could pay $100 and get it back, but I don't want to give up my $100 if I don't have to.
Why didn't you go to court?
Because I was out of the state.
Is that excusable, Everett?
Well, I mean, at this point, bonds can still be posted and the warrants can be lifted. They don't arrest you on traffic citations out of state, but they can cause you problems later, as seen here.
Yeah.
Here in Texas, but I was out of the state for about 6 months and I missed all my court dates. So, and then I guess.
All right, so you got it. Shut up. All right, so he's got a couple of options. He can go back and post bond and work his way through this.
Right.
Or he can just go ahead and get the SR22 and pay exorbitant insurance rates.
Yeah, I mean, from his it's kind of confusing because from his last statement, it sounds as though, he mentioned paying $100. It could very well be that he's entitled to get his license back and simply needs to pay the reinstatement fee to DPS. It's one thing a lot of people don't realize. If you get your license suspended just because the term of the suspension is up, your license isn't automatically reinstated. You have to send the Department of Public Safety money. So keep that in mind if you lose your license. And yeah, fight your tickets. There's never been a better time to fight your ticket in the city of Dallas than now.
Why?
Because of the new system.
I know, but I don't understand why that's going to help you get your ticket dismissed.
Well, because they've increased the number of dockets twofold, and they've increased the number of persons on each docket. So a couple of trials a day down at the city utterly mucks up things.
Oh, okay.
In fact, there was a situation the other day in which one of the courts had a trial left over from 8 o'clock, ran into the 1 o'clock docket. The judge reset everything on the 1 o'clock docket. So it's having just the opposite effect. Rather than moving the docket more quickly, it's bogging it down even worse.
Why don't they just build more courts?
Well, that was my suggestion. But
I know, I read your quote.
Yeah. They want to try this first.
Okay.
Presumably.
Yeah, one of the guys that was quoted said, let's try this first before we start spending money.
Yes. But this is going to cost him money. It's not going to work.
He's just thinking about what it's going to look like in print when he goes to run for re-election.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Go ahead, you're on the air. I wish Gary would call. I want him to get a prayer. Hello?
Hey, Russ.
Yes?
Hey, we've got a question for Everett, actually, if you can allow me to talk.
Go right ahead.
All right. Yeah, that judge in in Dallas there that they had on the news last year, his dockets were all backed up. I had a ticket that I've been fighting for 5 years, and they won't bring it to court. What can you do about that? And I have hired a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, I would defer to your lawyer on that. Just keep in touch with him. Make sure
he's your partner over there.
Oh, okay. Well, we're taking care of your case then?
Yeah, but it's been 5 years now.
That's not surprising at all.
Why would it take 5 years for a ticket?
This particular judge, the one I'm thinking of, was written up in the paper some time back, and I'm not saying anything out of turn because this is what was reported in the newspaper.
It's in the newspaper.
That apparently he was not keeping track of the tickets that were coming through his court, and they found tens of thousands of dollars, if I'm not mistaken, in drawers, just cash that had been taken in by the clerk, and it was on the front page of the morning news, as you might imagine, once it was discovered. And they brought in a number of auditors, and it's been a really, really big mess. In fact, I had somebody come into the office last week who had a ticket there that they had been checking on every few months, and they'd been telling them everything was fine, and they came to see us, and it turns out that the ticket had gone to warrant. They hadn't received any notice of it having been said, and it's really become quite a disaster in that particular court.
All right. What is it, Brandon?
Yeah, I was wondering, how do you get out of a ticket for wee-weeing in public?
214-823-LAWS.
Oh, well, you can't help me out, Everett?
Yeah, we can help you out with that.
All right.
Absolutely.
Why were you whizzing in public?
I was out at Gators, and I had one too many, and I needed to go bad.
You know what? I don't think I've ever been that drunk to where... Never mind.
Careful.
You don't know.
Not right in the middle of the club, you haven't ever.
No. I pulled over on the side street. Wasn't drunk, but I had to whiz really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I know. You didn't get caught, though.
No. Well, I made an effort to conceal myself. Does that help at all?
No.
Really?
No. Well, not if you're in public. You're not supposed to pee in public. That's against the law.
This guy was at Gators, too, which is crawling with U.S. cops every night.
And people.
Yeah. I mean, the parking lot cops they just...
I went over in the corner.
That's all they had to do.
Yeah. I held my left hand up, Nick. Don't.
I did it in Beverly Hills once. You let me out of the car.
No, it wasn't Beverly Hills. It was,
wasn't it?
Bel Air.
Bel Air, that's right.
Oh, my God.
We were in California. We were driving around in a rental car. And JD goes, I got to pee bad. He'd had like 4 super big gulps. So we're driving through. Now we're going through Bel Air because we're just sightseeing.
Nowhere to stop.
Yeah, no 7-Elevens or gas stations.
No. So he goes, all right, stop here in this field. I went, okay.
Looked like a field.
He goes off. course, I start honking about the time he gets his crank out. Lights come on. He comes running and he goes, "At somebody's house!"
They had motion detectors. The second I walked out, lights go on, dogs start barking. I got my thing out and running back to the car. Russ was honking.
Sometimes you just got to go.
I had to.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Everett. I got a ticket in 1994 in Virginia, and luck would have it that I'm getting transferred right back there.
Can you tell I don't have a lot to talk about today?
What repercussions could they have? Is there a statute of limitations? It was a speeding ticket.
Well, the statute of limitations only applies to the interval of time between the date that the violation occurred and the date that the case is actually filed against you. Put another way, the lapse of time since the case was filed has no bearing on the statute of limitations, so potentially there could still be a warrant out for your arrest. I would encourage you to contact the Bar Association in the county where the ticket was issued and hire a lawyer there to check on it for you.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened is I got out of the military and I got to...
We don't care. Hey, wait a minute. That didn't matter, right?
No.
Okay.
He had his answer.
Yeah, I don't need any background. I'm trying to see if I'm in the mood yet. Let me look at the studio audience. Oh, man, it's caveman day. It looks like an audience full of Garys. Hey, shut up!
Without the P.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not in the mood just yet. Yeah.
Wait.
It'll hit you.
Yeah.
There'll come a moment.
It's just one of those slow days.
Maybe it was, last night's storm or something. Everybody seems kind of
in a funk?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Show will kick in later. A little after 7. All right. Give me a break. All right. Quick. Where'd you put it? There it is. All right. We'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 420, J.D. Ryan is here, producer Dan Lewis, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney, Eddie Boyd, and, of course, the lovely studio audience. All right. And the food died today by Carrabba's, which is probably the best chicken breast I think I've had ever. What's going on in there?
Bob doesn't look very happy. I don't know.
Dan, what's going on in there?
Bob just needed to talk to me for a moment.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yes, right now. It happens to be about something he was supposed to do all week and he didn't do.
What'd you forget to do, fat ass?
Well, no. Why do you do that?
What?
Why do you do that? You just throw out an insult, just a horribly rude insult about something that basically is no longer true.
Probably help if you didn't answer to it.
Thanks, Everett.
Damn it, Eddie.
Just trying to be helpful.
That hurt me. I was just in the way.
I'm sorry. You're right. It's not true.
All right. We're talking about the golf outing tomorrow.
What about it?
I'm supposed to do an outing with the golf.
No, you were supposed to be talking about it all week, and you didn't. And you had a set of clubs given to you.
Why were you supposed to talk about it?
The clubs back.
Did you get something for free?
I told him that I can't make you talk about something that you don't want to talk about.
Did you get free golf clubs?
Bunch of them.
Did he really? Mm-hmm. What did you get?
I got a full set of golf clubs from Golf USA.
$1,000 worth of golf clubs.
How many did you get?
How many?
Yeah.
A full set. Just one full set.
I don't know how many's in a set. 3?
Oh, no. A full set of woods is 3 woods, and a full set of irons, which is everything from the pitching wedge all the way up to...
Okay, a full set. What are we up to now? 3?
15.
That's... How many clubs is that? Like
14.
14 clubs.
14, 15.
All right, so you made a deal where you got free clubs and you were supposed to talk about something on the air?
I'm doing some stuff with the golf show. And
I never heard anything about it.
You didn't see the new clubs in my office?
I saw the clubs, but I didn't know what they're for.
Yeah, I'm doing appearances with the golf show, and...
I don't remember this coming to me, because normally any promotional thing that we got to do on the air goes through Rob, Neck, and then goes through a meeting, and then I hear about it.
Well,
why? So, first of all, why? Can you hear me, Bob?
Well, I can't really hear you very well.
Because he doesn't have headphones on.
Right.
No, I can't.
What?
I'll come in there.
I don't come. No.
Too late.
Lock the door. Lock the door.
Doesn't he have a key?
God, I feel like Dad's trying to get in the bedroom.
Yeah. It's like the monster's coming.
Oh, now he's coming back in here.
Look, all I can tell you is if we don't get the announcements on the air...
Wait a minute. Why is it done this half-assed way? Why was this done half-assed? What's the problem?
It wasn't done half-assed. Dan agreed to do it.
Daniel?
Yes, sir?
Why did you agree to take free clubs in exchange for promoting something on the air?
That wasn't the way it worked out. Or that's not the way it was supposed to work out. It was supposed to be...
No, the way it worked out, you got free stuff and you didn't talk about it.
Well, not yet.
Oh, great. It's tomorrow.
The problem is I need 2 more players for my team.
And why didn't you bring this up earlier in the week? Don't make faces at me. I don't have any idea about you and your stupid golf thing.
I actually sent you a memo about this, and you ignored it. That's what I thought.
I'm out.
I sent you a memo asking you about this, and you ignored it, so we just went ahead and did it.
So you got free clubs
and
in exchange for mentions on the show.
Well, it was station approved, yeah.
Now they want the clubs back.
Unless what? Does he got to promote it?
Yeah, unless they get the promotion, they want the clubs back.
Well, we can't give him a week's worth of promotion if the thing is tomorrow.
Well, how about if we even come up with a couple of players? I mean, it would be at least...
Take a couple of the knuckle draggers out of the studio audience.
Well, I need guys that can play golf and are willing...
Hold on a second. You got a bunch of guys. What does it cost? Does it cost anything?
No.
You just need a couple of knuckle draggers. Hey, Cro-Magnons, can you guys play? Yeah. The clubs go down towards the ground, not in the air. You got it? All right, you got gorillas in the other room that'll play.
I need 2 golfers that they can come out to Trails of Frisco tomorrow.
Did we mention the client, Trails of Frisco? Maybe give a phone number?
Does anybody live up north?
Where?
Like Frisco.
Alan, North Richmond Hills.
Yeah, that's up north.
Yeah, we got.
You live in San Antonio, but it's up north.
I know where it's at.
Anybody Plano, Frisco area?
Yeah, I know.
All right, you got 2 or 3 players that'll go right now. There, you're set. Keep your clubs. I want 4 of them, by the way.
What are you going to use them for?
Because.
You don't play.
Because. I want the good ones, too. I want the ones that you use the most, not the ones that you use on special putts. I want the big fat ones.
Huh? Don't
they have big fat clubs?
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do. The big drivers.
I want those. How many do you have?
Just 1 driver.
Oh. JD says 3.
You have 3.
Bob says 3.
Those are woods. Only one of them is a driver.
Oh, excuse me.
I want them all. You can have what's left.
You can have the putter to play with.
Yeah. And you can, and I got you new gorillas to play with for tomorrow. You're welcome. Now you get to keep your club. Turd man's off your ass.
Fine.
That's your fault for not bringing it up earlier in the week.
I tried.
How did you try? Do your standard, I'm sorry for interrupting, but, and then just jump on in. It's like Bob's standard, what the hell is going on in here?
I didn't want to do it that way. I didn't want to come across as begging or pleading or being cheesy.
What is Larry North doing out in the studio audience?
I don't know why he's in the studio audience.
What is this, cluster day? All right, I'll ask this way.
Yes?
Does anyone know why Larry North is here?
No, Daniel.
All right.
No, I don't.
I'll try it this way. Hey, what are you doing here? Dan, go find out what he wants.
Okay.
Came by to check on my progress, maybe?
How is your progress?
Doing very well, thank you.
What do you weigh now?
172.
You lost how much weight?
25 pounds with him. And 5
Solely him?
5.
Does he know that you don't always follow the diet? You don't even come close to following it.
Obviously I do if I lost 25 pounds.
Yeah, you should have lost that a year ago.
Well, just since I've been on with his program.
And what is his program?
I eat all day. I eat protein. I start off with a little protein shake, EAS protein, low carb shake in the morning.
Yeah.
Then I eat things like we're eating here from Carrabba's. I eat the chicken.
You can't have the potatoes. What?
He said you just wanted to come out and check out the new place.
Well, we got windows. Let him look. I'm talking to JD.
Talk to JD.
JD, go out in the hall and talk to Larry.
Okay. Bring him in here.
I'm not bringing him in here. You can't just stop by this show. Okay. We're in the middle of something.
What? Just kidding. Okay. But anyway, yeah, and you eat all day. I don't eat after 7 o'clock. The only thing I do that's not really drink is drink. Yeah.
Did you see what Eddie, you can bring Neck in here if you want.
Neck.
Did you see what some of the studio audience brought?
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Uh-oh.
All right. Which Sasquatch brought this? Yeah, of course you did.
I didn't know Otis was still alive.
Oh, let me smell this.
Oh, man.
They gotta hurry up because they're gonna tow my cow out front. Oh, there's not a... No.
We did that once before, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that will... No.
Make him drink some of it first.
Hey, Ned Beatty, you come in here.
That's what he looks like.
Come in here.
Oh, he says he's got some in that.
I don't trust him. I'm not... Let him take a whiz out of this.
He's got to drink out of the same jar.
Yeah, and he's got to swallow it, and we're going to watch him.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't eat the potatoes.
Yeah, okay. Did you make this?
No.
Where'd you get this?
It came up from a friend at work.
Sure.
It's good. I've had some of it.
Drink it.
Out of the same bottle.
Yes.
It's not like any jars could survive that.
Did you drink it, Larry?
That's strong.
Was that moonshine?
It doesn't burn going down. It burns your nose.
Does it? All right, now go sit out there. We're going to watch you for a while.
Does it smell like the other stuff did, which is just rubbing alcohol?
It actually smells worse.
Oh, my Lord.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Larry, you want some?
No, thanks.
Oh, come on.
I already had some.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
You're going to drink that?
Let me do it this way first. Yeah, I saw what it did for your teeth. We don't need floss. Drink this. Gums.
Who needs a water pick?
Yeah. That scares me. Shut up. Careful.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's enough. Quit. Oh, that was light.
I bet this will light.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the proof on this? Who's got a match?
It's I'm sure it's 200.
You think it's 200 proof?
It's
Ever you got a light?
Yeah, I brought my lighter for the
Let me see it.
It's going to be like grain.
Here you go.
A little bit. You want the lights off?
Yeah, flip them off. Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, you came up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah? Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, the plate's crap.
Plastic plate.
Hang on. What's the A&W on that? All right, we're safe. Hi, Larry.
How you doing, man?
What are you doing?
Hey, you know, I'm right down the street. You guys, Mockingbird now. You guys moved. See, I've never been in a new station.
Where on Mockingbird?
Mockingbird in Toll Road. I think it's time you come in. I'll come out of retirement just to train you.
Did you retire?
Oh, training retirement.
Oh. You still doing your infomercials?
Absolutely. We got a new one coming up. That's why I'm here. I think I have a new testimonial to have on the show.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
New testimonial.
Are you serious? You want me
Let me tell you, do you remember, you've seen my old shows, right? Remember the bus tour? Remember the cruise ship show?
Right.
We're doing Train Ride Across America. Train Ride Across America.
Okay.
Starting in New Orleans, the fattest city in the country. Working our way up north. The Lose the Caboose workout video. Stay on track motivational audio tape. The fast track size down. Feed that steam engine to speed up your metabolism.
I tell you what, you take a swig of this and I'll let you keep plugging your crap. Go on.
Seriously, we want...
Nah, seriously.
Here's the deal. I'm here.
Oh, well.
Treat that stuff.
Yeah, drink it. Just a little bit. What line, Dan? Hold your fingers down.
Line 4.
Oh. I'll get with you in just a second, I swear.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm going to put you in an ankle lock, and I'm going to bust your leg for the last 2 days. Shut your damn mouth.
Gary, why are you so mad? Gary, I want to pray for you. Load up the preach music. I'm ready now. Gary, stop screaming. Slow down, sweetie pie. Gary, you're going to pop a blood vessel. Gary, listen. No, you're not. Listen to me. Listen, I'm telling you something. Shut up so I can pray for you. I'm sorry you had to see that, Larry.
Who is he?
That's my spinning cobra clutch.
Hey, man, let me tell you, quit making insults about me, man. I fucking
Gary, I've decided that I want to pray for you. Let me pray for you, Gary. Can I pray for you? Can I get amen? Amen.
You're going to tap out.
Gary, listen up. Let me tell you something. I didn't come here to preach today. Did I come here to preach today? No. I didn't come here to preach today, but I just want to tell you about Jesus. Amen. Gary, you still there? Gary? Oh, Gary hung up.
Oh, Gary.
That's all right. I don't need him to finish. Where was it? Oh, yeah. Jesus. Yeah. I say, Lord up on high. I say, let me get you on the blow-up. You always watch over us, son. You are our guardian. Woo! Today I need you to be our Scots guardian. We got a man on the phone who likes to wet himself. He's got a peeing problem in the bed. He soils his mattress, soils his sheets. He lays there in the sea of Galilee. Can I get amen? All right, hold on. What are you doing back there, Everett?
Dancing.
He's doing that little religious snake dance thingy.
Yeah, I've got the juice for it now. I'll eat snakes. You're doing your leg kick too, by the way.
Am I really?
Yeah. Don't tell him never quit doing it.
No, he won't.
Picked a good day to come out, didn't you?
You guys are nuts.
I'm going to get going here because I'm not done. Excuse me a second. I have to finish my sermon. We're going to leave off. See Galilee? Right. I say, to make matters worse, his mama, who he still honors by mooching off of her, hangs his yellow sheets in the trees for everybody to see. Praise help this man, dear Lord. Teach this man to go to the toilet like the big boys. Teach him that marinating in your own juices is only good if you a rough roast. Amen? Amen, Lord. And you know, Lord, while I got you on the blower, since Gary got so many problems, I think this man got the hots for me. He got the hots for me, amen? Amen! See, Larry, what you don't know is Gary wants to wrestle me. And we secretly think he wants to wrestle me so he can get his hands on me. Larry's going, I don't need to plug this in. It's not that important. Retirement, don't suck that much.
I'm not even really here.
All right, I'm almost done. It's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, you got the hots for me. I know, dear Lord, it's wrong, but what can we do? We gotta help this man conquer his problem. Make him not want to do sword fights no more. Not rub the chicken sticks together, amen. No more anal ingots. He don't want to be a Nancy boy no more. He wants to change. He don't want to be a shirt lifter, a sausage jockey, a wolf to a butt Nazi, a fudge packer, a fat boy, a butt hymen buster, an ass bandit, a butt ferret, a poo-poo stabber, a took his tailgate, a pillow biter. That great assassin, amen. Almost done. Okay. Whew. Please, dear Lord, don't let him become aroused by my fine God-given body. My tight buns. My flat belly. Please do not let my beauty initiate his great big fat man ass juices. Let him enjoy the beauty of a young woman. The tight, firm female body. Amen. Woo. the good kind, with a small basketball-like bump on her ass. Yeah. The slight, slight peach fuzz on her ass make you want to rim it.
Russ, stop.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. All right. Screw it. We'll be back.
Dallas Police Emergency 911. May I help you?
Hey,
What'd you load up, Eddie? What? There it is. All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Which line?
Line 6.
Yes. Gary?
You gonna let me talk?
Yes.
You gonna let me talk for once?
Yes, I want you to talk, Gary. I want you to calm down. I want you to be my friend.
No, I'm not your friend.
I want you to be my Gary.
I'm not your Russ.
Yes.
Let me tell you,
I want to be your friend. Let me be your friend. Gary. Gary, slow down. Slow down, pumpkin sweet. Let me sing it. I sing you a song. I sing you a song. Would that make you feel better if I sing you a song?
Big Evil. You're looking at Big Evil at 6'2", 300 pounds of Russ. Do you forget that just 5 foot?
Yeah, I sing you a song. I sing you a song. You feel better. Musiconda, Savage Beast.
Yeah. You're a jabroni.
Yeah.
You're a trailer park tramp.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
If you don't leave me alone,
little man loves his Gary. Can't keep his mind on nothing else. Oh, no. That's my Gary.
You're a tough guy.
He treads the world for the good thing he's found.
Papa Pump.
Hey, Gary.
Play the song. You're tough. Boy, you
turn it back on his best friend.
Like a real man. You can't be a real man playing music off the top of somebody.
Put him down.
Hey, let me tell you something, Russ. You went to Samuel High School and you wasn't...
You're messing up my song. Gary.
Call Money and ask him what kind of man I really am.
I've heard you plenty of man. Why do you think you give me a boner every time you call?
And I don't go run my
You a man. You a great big man.
Hey,
God, I miss you. I wish you knew. I just want to lie you on your back and grab that little water wiggle and just choke it. And then bend you over the bathtub and grab you by those great big man hips. Hello? You just can't sweet talk nobody.
That was intense.
Normally it's when Gary calls. Yeah. Oh. I didn't even get a chance to finish my song.
I know. It was very beautiful, too.
What a moron.
You know, it's always the latent homosexuals that are most offended by that sort of talk.
Yeah, normally you just go along with it, go, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, no.
Gary is about 40. Grew up in Pleasant Grove. Has a vending machine route. Somebody held him up one time, took his money, and beat him with his own quarters. That's Gary's life story. And he's a bedwetter.
Lives with mom.
That's tough.
And I'm not making any of this up. I couldn't sit at home in a drunken stupor and come up with any of this.
Now, why is he so mad at you?
Because Russ was giving him a hard time about it. Just found out that he was a bedwetter and found out, you know.
It started one time. I was talking about the Grove and some guy I went to high school with, and it happens to be a friend of Gary's. He got mad about that. Then he got mad that I was making fun of the Grove, and it just kind of went from there.
Sort of like in the movie Waterboy?
I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
Yeah. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
He's tarred, and you can't get rid of him.
Now, is he a former bedwetter or a current bedwetter?
According to his neighbors, he's current.
Current.
Yeah.
Like sheets out on the little note clip out there?
Hang it from the trees, is what he said. Or what his neighbor said. What is it, Ed?
Well, I just wanted to remind you that the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost are now referred to as Big Daddy.
No, I've heard the joke. Thank you. Nice try. Dan, you let him through?
I'm sorry.
You never heard that? Big Daddy, blah, 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 and the something?
No.
No, it's an old priest joke where the preacher gets drunk and...
I have a tasteless Richard Simmons joke.
Don't.
You don't want to hear it?
Is it a Richard Simmons story or a joke?
It's a joke.
No, I don't want to hear it.
It's good.
All right, tell it.
Did you know that he recently lost his love handles? Got his ears clipped. See, they laughed at that.
No, they
they laughed at that.
They feel sorry for you.
That's an industry joke.
And Larry, look at them.
If those people out there were fish, those would be the ones up against the glass with their mouth sucking on it.
They're your fans.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised they're not stuck on this glass right now. All right.
Don't give them any ideas.
So what, are you going to use JD in one of your infomercials?
We want to. I mean, here's what happened. Do you remember you guys called me and we were talked on the air? And you were saying you tried all these diets, you tried the Atkins, and you guys were actually trying to steer me to help him not do those diets. Right. So I said, all right, hey, come on in. We'll do 1 hour. I started like an hour and a half. Yeah. I gave you the book, and we didn't talk for a couple months, I guess, or 2 or 3 months.
Yes, I did. What is the plan in a nutshell? The thing that you put him on.
I show people how to eat as opposed to diet. So you're eating really basically your favorite foods, just prepared a little bit differently and more often throughout the day, and a little bit of exercise. And so if you just add a little bit into the program, and so you increased your meal frequency.
I ate it all
you
day.
were eating carbs and protein, not cutting out entire categories of food, not taking any fat burners, no magic pills, no magic potions, and we let it be. I mean, and honestly, I didn't know if you'd lose weight or I didn't know if you'd stick to the program. And I told you, don't do this thing strict. Maybe 60, 70% of the time and see what happens. And I get an email. I was like, oh my God. You emailed me that you've lost 25 pounds. You've lost like 3, 4, 5 inches. You've lost a lot of body fat. And then right at the same time, I'm talking to the producer.
Slow down.
Well, I'm talking to the producer.
What are you on?
No,
on the roids?
No, I'm not on the roids. No.
Peeing something.
I'm not a baseball player.
Peeing something.
What would you want me to pee in?
I don't care. Wait till Gary gets up there.
Okay. No, bottom line. We thought it would be great to have you in the infomercial. We've got about 50 incredible testimonials, but you got a great story, and they want to come in and they want to shoot the whole team. All of you guys.
No.
Yeah, they're going to have to bleep a lot.
No,
but,
I'm not going to be on one of your infomercials.
Why not, man?
I've seen the fat bastards on them.
We've talked about it a long time.
I don't want to.
Remember?
Shoot it on film and video.
Do you remember? Do you have any tape when you did the dancing? Remember we got you in shape to do the bear? Mm-hmm. You got some pictures of that? Mm-hmm. See, and then we can just get you ripped. Were you ripped for that? You lost some weight. You got in pretty good shape for that.
A little bit. You gave me a trainer like in December.
How long ago was that? 5, 6, 7 years ago?
I think it was 97.
That was a while ago. 5, 6 years.
Christmas of 97.
Well, they do want to come in. They want to get you guys. They want to get the whole team. They want to get Dan, everybody on, and hear the story. So we want to get you on.
What does it pay?
We can't pay testimonials. That's the only problem,
Well, I'm not going to testify. Pay me.
No. Really want, and why don't, listen, seriously, I want to make another offer to you.
Oh, seriously, what does it pay?
To this whole group. Uh-huh. You guys want to come to the gym, pro bono, anytime. It's right down Mockingbird. It's
that sounds
great
gay.
club. No, it isn't gay. It's a good gym. It's a good club.
We're all kind of anti-bono in here.
Yeah. No, seriously, get you guys in the gym. Get you in the club.
That'd be great.
So, anyway.
I'm not going.
You're not going?
No.
Why not?
I got a gym in my house.
You just make too much money. It doesn't matter. You're just loaded.
First thing during the break, Larry comes up and goes, "You make a lot of money now, huh?"
Let me say why I said that. Because I'm happy for him. Yeah. I've known Russ a long time.
How would you know that I'm making money?
Because you have a great show. This is a big deal, man. This is a big deal. You guys are cranking. I know about Arbitron ratings and all that stuff. Okay. Advertising revenue. Right. Got to pay the big guy.
Okay.
I want you to be succcul. I'm happy.
That's
for
very
you,
kind.
I really am.
I appreciate it.
I'm happy. So, no girlfriend yet?
Nobody's steady.
Why are you laughing, Dan?
Shut up, Dan.
Fill me in on this. See, I'm sort of out of it right now. Give me a...
I have nobody I'm dating steady.
So what happened?
No one in state.
No one in state?
It's not a funny... It's just somebody that's a porn star.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Did she ever call back, Dan?
No, she has not.
What about Heather Thomas?
I have not heard back from her people yet.
Damn, that's too bad. You remember Heather Thomas from The Fall Guy, that hot blonde?
Yeah.
She. How did we get off on her yesterday?
We started with Marky Post. There was a picture of Marky Post posing with Heather Thomas because they were both in Fall Guy, and there you went.
Yeah, and we started. Yeah.
You dating her?
Heather Thomas? No, Dan tracked her down to California someplace. Trying to get her on the show. What a piece!
She's on the chairman of the board of a drug treatment center.
I found pictures of her that were like 6 months old on the internet this morning.
Mm-hmm.
She still looks good.
Yeah, she does.
She's older than I thought she was, though. Her birthday's like sometime in 57. So that makes her a couple of years older than me.
Yeah, I think she turns 45 later this year.
How old are you?
41.
41. Class 79.
Why?
41. We're getting old.
Bye, Larry. When do you want to do your infomercial
I'm getting
thing?
old. No, we want to do it in August. It's sort of short notice.
Why don't you color your hair? $6. That's all it costs.
Do you color yours?
Yeah, look. Looks real.
It does look real. Should I color it? You think I should color my hair? I say, I don't.
Well, the only problem is when you color it, it all comes out one solid color.
Look like
Mine's not all solid color.
You look
like
JD's.
Wayne Newton. See, JD's is all one solid color.
Yeah, you're right.
Even my sister said that on vacation. She goes,
That's because you color your hair.
I do not.
Yes, you do. You're older than me. You color your hair.
I don't.
You got gray hair coming in on your chest.
My dad was 72, had full head of black hair when he died. That's just family trait, sorry.
At least you shaved and you're not coloring your beard anymore.
The beard comes in gray. That's true.
So listen, what do I tell the production company?
When do they want to shoot it?
Probably mid-August.
Ooh, I need to lose like 10 more pounds.
Well, you got 4 weeks. I'll help you out there.
Okay.
It's only 2.5 pounds a week.
Okay.
No, Stop drinking for a month.
I can ooh.
Hey, but thanks. I wanted to come in and say hi to you guys. You look great. You really keep it up, man.
Did you get your website up yet?
It comes up September 1.
I asked you this 2 years ago.
I know. I'm a little slow. I just finally got a computer. I never did an email in my life till like a month ago. That's.
Hey, who do you guys think could win in the arm wrestling, Larry or Rob?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Is it the bodybuilder that was next door?
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Why? He's not on the roids or anything. All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 507, J.D. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney, producer Dan Lewis, Jonathan Dodge is in the thing, and, of course, the lovely studio audience. All right, mention the storms thing.
Oh, there's just a severe thunderstorm warning for Wise County, and storms are coming in from the northeast about to hit them, and they're going to move straight down 35 into Dallas. So within the hour or so, we'll be hitting severe storms just about the time rush hour is hitting its peak.
And the time we kick out the studio audience.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ready for news?
Sure.
Anything that we need to address before we do news? Anybody get anything for free they need to plug before we move on?
No, just I hope the weather's good tomorrow for...
It's supposed to clear up Saturday and Sunday, then it's supposed to start raining again Monday.
So my golf outing with Steve Gribben of the Out of Bounds Golf Show and tomorrow morning at the Trails of Frisco. It's going to be a nice day.
Is this a one-time thing?
Actually, no. We're going to be doing these fairly often.
And they expect you to plug it every time?
Yeah. Well, if you'd read the memos that I send you about stuff like this, that Steve wanted
you know
to
what?
go
You don't
play
get
golf
it. Well, wait a minute. First
he
of all,
wanted me to try to get you to play golf, and when I asked you about playing golf, you went nuts.
Right. I don't like to play golf. It offers me absolutely
But you can
nothing.
be really good at it.
I can't play golf.
Hit.
You saw me swing balls at other people.
Well, just think of trying to hit the other golfers, and you'll do
really
great.
did pretty well, I remember.
You hit like a monster.
Yeah. We did it for the TV show.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
You did great.
I remember the cameras. I saw it. I saw the other people. I remember actually standing there.
Just saying. You did. That's how I know you shoot very well.
And I could probably get you a set of clubs from Golf USA, just like mine. And you can have all the drivers you want. You can have an entire nothing but drivers in the bag.
Russ is far too ADD to play even 9 holes of golf.
He's right. Somebody said one time about a golf game to where everybody kind of goes out and just, I don't know, swings at each other. What is it?
Oh, a scramble.
Scramble, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind of tournament where it's just the best ball. Everybody hits from whoever hits the best ball.
Does that move quick?
Oh, those are really fast.
I could probably handle that.
Yeah, you can do that.
And those are a lot of fun because nobody takes those seriously, and you're just going out to have a good time and run around outside with some guys and maybe have a few drinks, and there's usually some women and prizes involved.
And beer cart.
What a set of clubs cost? Good set.
A good set?
Mm-hmm.
Ones like I have, the Tight Lies, the Adams Tight Lies run about $1,000.
How much can they go up to?
Oh, thousands and thousands of dollars.
That's what I want.
You want the absolute best set of clubs available to mankind.
I want a whole thing. I want a great big, what do they call the thing that hold the
golf
clubs?
Bag.
I want a golf bag full of Big Berthas.
Would you?
And I don't mean
but
clubs
you only need
either.
one.
I mean a big thing full of fat bitches.
We could get you a bag with your name on it.
Well, here's the question I was going to ask. Why did Gribben come to you? Gribben is supposed to go straight to promotions, and that's supposed to go to Bob, and then they have a meeting about it. Sales farts don't go to us.
They may have already had a meeting about it. I'm not sure.
Not according to Bob, because nothing came through me. You just sent me a thing that said, hey, Gribben wants to do this. He's not supposed to talk to you.
Well, I'll tell him not to.
He
talk
knows
to me
that.
anymore.
Eddie, go get Gribben for me, please. I don't care where he is. Drag him down here.
It is Friday after 5. I can tell you he's not in this building.
See if you can find him, Eddie. Bring him down against his will if you can do it that way.
That's the preferred.
Preferably. Yeah.
Even if he's willing to come down.
Right. Drag him down anyway. Do it Inglewood style.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Handcuff him, beat him up, and drag him down the stairs.
We'll take him out.
And then once he's handcuffed, punch him in the puss again. Did you hear that they arrested the guy that actually took the videotape?
Yeah, it turns out he had a bunch of warrants from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. Did you see on CNN today that they were hauling him off? I mean, they just gently put him into like a black Suburban or something like that.
Yes.
And you could hear the audio from him inside the Suburban screaming, help me, until it went out of sight.
Well,
He's screaming his ass. Oh, yeah, they're going to get him locked up.
Maybe they heard the show and they know. We'll just wait till we get him down in the caverns.
All right, I'm here to see my client. Here he is in this cell. Well, there's nothing in there but a piece of ugly fruit. No, that's him.
Oh, God.
Hold on, here comes Bob. What is it, Bob?
Gribben's on the golf course.
I told you.
Which golf course?
Probably his, Hackberry.
How far is that from here?
Oh, about 10, 15 minutes. Want me to get him?
I want Eddie to go get him. I want Eddie to go get him off the course and bring him back here.
It will be done.
Now, am I right? Gribben was supposed to go to promotions or go to you. That's a whole great big thing before it even gets to Dan.
Yes. He did an end run around everything.
And he still got it on the air.
Yeah. He beat the system.
We're about to beat him.
Okay.
Thank you. Bob McNeil. All right. Did we start news yet?
No, we did not.
Okay. What time is this thing tomorrow?
10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Trails of Frisco. In Frisco.
Have a great time.
Thank you. Paid to play golf.
Are they going to pay you?
Yeah.
And you got free clubs.
Well, my golf clubs are like 10 years old, and they didn't want me to go out and be completely embarrassed by my antique equipment. Because golf
Laura
clubs
doesn't seem to
change over
mind.
years. That was low.
That was nice.
It was so quick and easy.
It was there.
It was like instant pudding.
It was a chip shot.
Okay. All right. Here comes Eddie. Do you have the directions where he is? I don't want a cell phone number. That'll tip him off that you're coming. We'll do news. We'll do this other thing. We'll get rid of the studio audience. Then you'll go get him and bring him back here to me. What?
Well, it's just in the afternoons he plays golf with his sons.
Good. His kids can watch. Nothing like embarrassing your dad in front of their kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lesson for the whole family.
Right. Such a nice little pattern for everybody else. Don't do this, or when you grow up, the same thing may happen to you, and then you'll be embarrassed in front of your children. As Eddie drags him away by his head.
You're actually educating his children.
Yeah.
Public service.
I'm not charging him. Eddie go out there and just beat him with his own clubs. Hey, Eddie, what are you doing? Looking for a 9-iron? What for? Did you say 4? All right, 5:15, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Service King and by Nextel, 1-800-NEXTEL-9. It's how business gets done. Well, it's finally happened. An HIV-positive Muppet is coming to Sesame Street, according to the children's program people. HIV-positive Muppet will first appear in the South African version, of course, of Sesame Street in September. The character will be female, but other details like color, name, and such are being held by the Sesame Street people.
Finger puppet?
No. Full-size HIV positive puppet.
Are they going to show it like losing weight over a period of time?
Probably.
Losing its fuzz.
Yeah. It kind of looks like it's got the mange.
Yeah.
There in the last episode, it's laying there in its own trash can with little needles running into it.
Wasty.
Yeah, it's just kind of wasting away.
Yeah. All right. Kids in our generation found pretty stupid ways to get high, like whippets back in the 70s. Getting high off a little gas that comes out of whipped cream cans. But the kids
I thought you meant the dogs.
You ever got high with a dog?
No, they burn
sniffing whippets.
Yeah. What are you doing? Sniffing whippets? Well, that's the wrong button. You get the idea there.
It's not far off what the rest of the story's about. The kids in Malaysia have taken drugs into a whole new level. They're now getting high off sniffing fresh cow manure. Basically, huffing, if you will. They get really close to a steaming pile of, cow stuff and inhale the sulfur and the methane. So apparently that gets you high.
Man, you got to be desperate for high.
Junkies without easy access to cows are destroying their brains by inhaling smoke from burning styrofoam. Humans are just bizarre creatures. We just find the weirdest ways to get out of our...
How old are these kids?
These are teenagers. Same kids that were doing whippets, teenagers.
Well, you and I knew guys in high school. I worked with a guy that sniffed deodorant.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we worked at McDonald's, and he'd go in the bathroom. He'd disappear.
What kind of deodorant? You mean in a spray can, like Arid?
A spray can, like he used Right Guard.
Of course. And
we'd find him passed out in a stall, his nose and mouth caked with deodorant.
Bone dry.
Don't he smell nice?
Yeah.
And he'd go in there and he'd huff deodorant until he passed out.
I had a buddy that did it with spray paint.
Oh.
And I could always tell when he did it because he'd come over to my house and he'd have a ring of gray paint around his lips.
That's so sad. The little girl across the street must die from doing that.
Doing what? Bagging spray paint? Spray paint?
That.
Paint.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Shut up.
Brings back old memories, doesn't it?
No.
It just eventually melts all the brain cells.
Why is it you would want to do that?
I don't know. I mean, jeez. Yeah.
It was.
I know. It was plenty. Well, I mean, when there's
once I found my penis and what I could do with it, that helped. That took me all the way until like
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This morning. I don't know.
Now, do they get a bigger buzz if they actually stick their head in the cow's ass?
I don't think so. I think it's the fumes that come off the actual...
So they're smelling cow farts.
Right.
Really, that's what it is.
Yeah. It's the sulfur and the methane that comes off the thing that gets them high.
Maybe that's why we get so giddy in here.
Farts.
Why?
All the farts.
Go ahead, JD. Okay, next. A guy from Carson City, Nevada. It really wouldn't be any big deal. He had a gun he had to ship off to his friend, so he go ahead and put it in a package. Of course, it was loaded. It was a loaded rifle. No big deal. It would have gotten through Anchorage, Alaska, but it went off in the post office. Didn't kill anybody. Didn't make it any less of a felony, however. The Postal Service located the idiot by his return address there on the package, and he turned himself in. Also apologized for the handgun and the fireworks that were in the same package with the loaded weapon.
Yeah, you have to.
Mm-hmm. A new show coming to L.A., Puppetry of the Penis, will hit the West
Sesame Street.
This is a different kind of show. It's going to hit the West Coast in the Coronet Theater in Los Angeles in August. Conceived and created by David Friend and Simon Morley, Puppetry consists of two naked guys standing on stage, basically twisting their genitalia into different little animals and things.
I saw these guys on Real Sex on HBO.
They dress up their cranks?
Origami.
They put on little costumes.
You can't do origami with your penis.
That's what
they tie them in knots, and they do all sorts of horrible things to it. I saw about 10 seconds of it, and that was plenty.
Yeah, it's a show. People are flocking to it. Morley and Friend are contemplating adding new installations to the repertoire. Already they have 40 things that they do to their penises on stage.
How do you first discover that? Hey, look, it goes in a knot.
I don't know.
Maybe you get a bad cow pie.
All right, some quick entertainment news. Dennis Miller is ending his HBO series, Dennis Miller Live, next month. The show's been on for 9 years. No reason being given yet for Miller's decision. And The Osbournes will air now in Canada on CTV, Canadian television, uncensored, without the bleeps, starting in September.
Good.
Finally, your very next pet might go moo instead of meow. Tiny cows could be the next big thing. The as animal companions, they're almost like a dog, but they don't jump on you, according to the guy that created these, Dustin Pillar. Whereas a normal-sized cow is about 5 to 6 feet tall and weighs about 1,500 pounds. These are about 33 inches tall and weigh 300 to 400 pounds. Any cows, that's the new thing. Cool. All right. Eddie's going to be out tomorrow from 1 to 3. This is news brought to us by Pit Stop. He'll be there from 1 to 3 o'clock, 7321 Cambowie Boulevard. And they're accepting donations, by the way, and they'll give you a discount on whatever you buy there for canned goods and food for the flood victims. All right. So come out and see him tomorrow from 1 to 3 at the Pit Stop. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, who gave the retards lighters?
I did. Joey made those. They all have little sayings on them.
Look at them.
I'll go collect them.
They're out there. They're all going, fire.
I know.
New discovery.
Do whatever.
Some kind of new discovery.
Yeah. You couldn't have given them wheels.
No.
You had to give them fire. All right, let me do traffic here. Do I have to run something here first? Both of them? Crap. Hold on, Jonathan.
Brought to you by Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge certified pre-owned vehicles. They're brand spanking used. Brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors.
You can't run
Brought
those.
to you by...
Quit it! You can't run those back to back. Did they schedule them that way?
No.
All right, I got it. What do you got, Jonathan?
All right, Russell, this report brought to you by Bridgestone Tires and Paradise 22. That's it. What?
Make something up. There's a really good chance that they're sponsoring it anyway.
Oh, okay. Southbound, I-35, Stevenson and Mockingbird. Here's a disabled tractor trailer. It is blocking the center lane. In Fort Worth, eastbound, North Loop 820 just before Beach. Left lane blocked by an accident. That was causing a backup to Mark 4. Westbound, Highway 199 at the Hanger Cutoff Road. There's an accident in the median, causing slowdowns in both directions. And finally, Grapevine, northbound, Highway 121, just before 635. There's an accident that was blocked in the center lane, causing a backup to 114. This report brought to you by Blockbuster. Get the Blockbuster for the comedy Shallow Hal, starring Gwyneth Paltrow and Jack Black. Guaranteed to be there, so rent it and make it a Blockbuster night. Details at participating store. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White Lightning.
All right.
Wait.
Brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors, the only place you'll find the Too Good to Be True July clearance event going on right now at your local Mitsubishi dealer. Mitsubishi, wake up and drive.
Now.
Okay. Weather-wise tonight going to be 69 for the overnight lows. Some severe storms moving through as drive time comes through. We have one kind of in the middle of Denton County right now where 35 comes together up there, and it's headed into the northeast, so toward Allen, that area. And it's real yellow, so be careful. And more tomorrow, 88 degrees for the highs. This cool front blows through. We have 87 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. What are we playing today, Eddie?
TV-themed Jeopardy. Idiot Savant Jeopardy.
Oh. Hang on a second.
This hour of the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, Eddie, that's the wrong one. Never mind, the bit's dead now. Thanks for roughing it up.
That's when they got voted.
They're sponsoring everything else. All right. How many people do we normally do for this? 4?
Yes.
4? All right, Dan, line up 4 dolts.
Welcome to Idiot Savant Jeopardy. And now here's the host of Idiot Savant Jeopardy, Russ Martin.
All right, Dan, tell us quickly in the middle of lining up dolts what we'll be playing for today.
Why, we're playing for a Russ Martin Show prize pack, including a pair of tickets to see Tommy Lee at the Granada Theater July 13th. Now, don't freak out, because all I need is somebody's name for this. All the tickets are at will call, so they can win. They don't have to come pick up the tickets.
Oh, I got it.
All right.
Okay.
Plus, also in will call, a 4-pack of passes to go to the Big Town Gun Show this weekend. Compliments of the North Texas Gun Club.
All right. And the category today is what, Eddie?
TV themed songs.
All right. We figured they'd have a better shot at that, Everett.
Say again?
We figured JD and Dan would have JD and Dan would have a better shot at it.
Yeah, it sounds like a good category.
Yeah. All right, you ready to go, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay. Let the first one rip. Gonna have to be a little bit tighter next time, Eddie. What the hell is that?
Johnny Quest.
Oh, I hated Johnny Quest. That always came on Sundays.
Never watched it.
It was the thing that you watched, like, actually you were happy when it went off because you got to watch David and Goliath.
Yeah. I didn't like them very much either.
I know, but if you had to choose the two,
yeah,
that was my dad's punishment if we didn't go to church that day. We had to watch David and Goliath.
Or Jot. You ever watch Jot?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I don't know. It was really horrible, though.
That was just a little round thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just kind of moved around and talked in a weird voice.
Go ahead, Eddie. What is chips? Thank you. What is Dallas? Thank you.
What is the Incredible Hulk?
Correct.
Damn.
I remember him walking away with a backpack on his shoulder.
Yeah, it was a closing thing, though. It's the host job.
What is Daniel Boone?
Correct.
Wait, sing all of it. Get to the part where he runs up the tree.
Here. No.
That was always the best part. What is I Dream of Jeannie?
Correct.
Thank you. I want to sing the Daniel Boone song. That's me. Thank you. Dick Van Dyke. Oh. Go ahead, Everett.
What is Green Acres?
What's the matter with you and Dan, JD?
I don't know. I hit it, but it didn't go off.
Yesterday, you guys were doing so good. What is Entertainment Tonight?
Correct.
Written by
John Tesh.
Very good.
It's Dan.
What is Get Smart? It's the first time I've been able to beat Everett on the buzzer.
What is Friends?
Correct.
I used to have to watch that crap on like Monday nights with girlfriend. Or that was Melrose. Friends was Thursday.
Quit trying to cheat with the studio audience.
Like they know anything past the Beverly Hillbillies. What is it, Eddie?
Flipper.
Flipper.
If we just waited a little more.
What is it, Everett?
What is Candid Camera?
Correct.
Is it? Damn.
Smile.
Hey. What is MASH?
Incorrect. JD?
What is Knight Rider?
Incorrect.
Oh, I know what it is now.
Even the tards know.
Yeah, tards know.
What is Airwolf? Correct.
They're all out there going, ooh.
Oops.
What is it, Dan?
What is Bonanza?
Correct.
Oh, I thought I went too soon.
You got lucky.
This one's worth 4 points. We had him on the show.
I'm going to guess Lou Grant.
Incorrect.
You lose 4 points?
Yeah. What is it?
Al.
Oh. Swell. This is Bob Newhart Show.
Correct.
What's the score?
You're back to 2. Everett's got 5. Dan's got 2. I got -1.
Mm.
What is Battlestar Galactica?
Correct.
I just couldn't place it.
Yeah. What is the X-Files?
Correct.
Damn.
Oh, it's and there comes what is a Patty Duke show?
Correct.
Oh, damn it.
Wonder Woman.
Correct.
Piece of ass bitch. What is up? It's I take Perry Mason and WKRP.
Hey, wait a minute. It was meowing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Dan's.
I got it.
What is Perry Mason?
All right.
And then what is WKRP?
I got that one. Go ahead, Eddie.
Dan gets 1 and you get 1?
I don't get nothing. What is Quantum Leap?
Correct.
Dan?
What is the Wild Wild West?
Correct.
Dan?
What is Quincy?
Correct.